What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstride of the YouTube Assassin, and yesterday I put up a video in which we were discussing whether or not you would play a direct sequel to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, some of you believe that that would be cool, others believe that it didn't deserve a direct sequel, and still others believe that they would rather see sequels in other places. One which was most prominent was Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, way back in the day, I believed that the very next entry was going to be a Bayek sequel, and I did a video on it. So I'm going to show you what my reasons and logic were behind it, and I would love to hear your thoughts. So without further ado, here we go.
And this is not clickbait. This is going to show beyond the shadow of a doubt, at least in my eyes, why I believe that there's going to be a Bayek or Aya sequel or more content that's story related. Now, right now, I'm in the middle of the Wasset Desert. Okay, I'm over by this Cobra lair, and we're going to come over here, and this is where the start of our investigation begins. At the end of the game, with Sutek.
No. Is this Sutek? He deserved more than this fate. And the relic is gone. I pray to Amun he hid it well.
Yes, the person Bayek entrusted with the relic, with the piece of Eden, was given to this man who is laying here right now. This guy survived all kinds of boat accidents, soldiers, death at every turn, all kinds of stuff like that, only to be done in by snakes. By snakes, or that is what they want you to believe. Well, we are going to get deep into this. There's a lot of stuff that I have seen that is going to prove, or well, at least again, in my eyes, that there's going to be some kind of Bayek or Aya sequel, or at least some more content that they're going to drop on Assassin's Creed Origins, because there's too many loose ends that were not tied up. And I really don't see that we would just leave it like that. So here we go. Don't even have to say it. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Everywhere. Here we go.
No one
I've never been a big fan of Sutek to begin with.
Welcome in Thebes. You need a room? A bigger shield? A bodyguard?
Like, he's just this tiny little dude, and he sees Bayek, and he's offering to be his bodyguard. And then the Pharaoh just happens to pop the moment Bayek is talking to Sutek. To me, that was suspicious. Very, very suspicious. And it's not just that, like, I don't trust him because the Pharaoh showed up. I actually don't trust a lot of things about him. First of all, you know, just his appearance and everything. He's got the red hair. He's got a green tunic. You know, he's got all these, like, different things going on about him and everything. Almost reminds me of Ganon from, like, The Legend of Zelda. But look at this mark on his face. At first, I thought it was, like, some kind of scar or whatever. It's actually, like, the same thing as, like, the Medjai eye. And if you look all around this town, all around Thebes and the Valley of the Kings, you're going to find this symbol a lot. Okay? On top of that, I did a lot of research, some deep, deep research into this guy, and you're just going to be blown away. First of all, the name Sutek is actually associated with the god Set or Seth. Okay? In some languages, or not languages, but in some interpretation of the language, his name either means turning back or overpassing, which, think about it, you know, this guy is always out of trouble. Okay, so trouble always passes over him, and he's always turning back. He's always, like, running away, okay? The other thing that his name means, or the other two things, according to another source, it means overmaster or overpowering. Now, he doesn't really look too overpowering or like he could be some kind of overmaster, but he could be a mastermind. This look is like, just for show. He's always looking for the relic, okay, until he finally gets it at the end. Always looking for the relic, and then he's always in the right place at the right time, okay? As you play this game, he escapes off of boats, he's the only survivor. He escapes a slaughter at an auction, he's the only survivor. He escapes crocodile-infested waters, he's the only survivor. That is just like way too many instances for me of this guy to escape, all right? The other thing that Set and Seth are known for is confusion and doing things to confuse. On top of that, his home, the god's home actually, was Lower Egypt around the Deseret Desert, okay? He didn't exactly have like a creature like, dedicated to him or anything like that. They considered him like demonic and everything. And he really, like Anubis looks kind of like a jackal. They didn't have anything for him. So they kind of, in some hieroglyphs, he actually does have like the dog's head like Anubis. Okay. His symbol was the Wa scepter. Okay. And animals that they associated were under him were scorpions, like we find in this game, the large scorpions, snakes, like the ones that did him in. Okay. He was into disorder, violence, chaos, hostility, and war, which is all really weird because there is a lot of disorder, violence, chaos, and hostility that go on in this guy's quest for the relic. All right. On top of that, the epitaphs that describe him, and you tell me that this doesn't describe him, okay? The epitaphs are for Sutek or Set or Seth. He with red hair, the villain, the red lord of falsehood, he who is pleased with cheating, he who does evil, he who neglects the law. Okay? That's all based on this guy, or that's all things that are involved with this guy. And you can't tell me they're not. All right?
You survived the curse?
Now, while we're here, I mean, it could be debated that Sutek was killed by these snakes. Maybe they crawled out of the ground. He didn't know where they were. You also see hyenas over here in this little pool. And if you wait long enough over here, you actually do see bandits that will come and they invade this spot, okay? Even though they have like a nearby lair. So is it possible that any of these things actually killed him? It is entirely, okay? But what are the chances that like that happened? The guy has escaped everything, but he didn't escape this little area. What was he even doing here? Then as we go further this way, we're going to find an encampment that actually has a bunch of bandits, and for some reason, they have a trail that goes back and forth over here. See, there they are over there. Well, some of them. But I've seen where, like, there have been, like, up to 6 of them that come over there and attack. So, what's really going on? It could be argued that he was killed by these bandits. Okay, but again, like I say, the guy escaped so much. Why did that happen to him at that point? On top of which, the reason he has the rust-colored hair or the red-colored hair, everybody keeps saying that he's one of the descendants of Ramesses. Whoa. That's, a trait of his ancestry. So, as I looked further up into all the things about Sutek, I found out that Ramesses came from a military family with strong ties to the priesthood of Set, Seth, or Sutek. So it's really weird that he's a descendant of somebody who is basically a Set worshiper, a Sutek worshiper. Now, knowing that the relic can make different things happen, like Bayek believed he was in the afterlife, but there is a scene where he tells Isadora that he was not in the afterlife. He felt it, he felt the breeze on his face, but it actually wasn't the afterlife. He didn't believe it was. That we know is a power of the relic. The relic can make you think different things, these pieces of Eden. So, again, what's really going on?
Put me down. Ugh. I think I could manage on my own.
Can you?
I once thought I had no one left in the world. Now I am a descendant of Ramesses the Great, and I have a family bigger than I could have imagined. Small price to pay. Thank you, Neb. What will you do now with that horror? By Ra's light.
That's
I
a
do not want
little
it.
bit unconvincing. I'm pretty
All the
sure
more
he
reason you
wants
should
it.
Take it. You better than anyone knows what it can do. Bury it, and all memory of it.
All right. But not here. There are no secrets left in this valley.
There must be one more, Sen.
You restore Ma'at, then leave? If that is what you want, then no one will hear of you from me.
That's so that nobody will
Hey.
tell the tale.
Bayek. We will meet again in the field of reeds. I will see to it. That is all right. We do not need any help. We will close all of this up. In a
Who is he
moment.
talking to? Who is we? Or who is he talking about? I believe the signs are all there. Literally, all over Thebes. On top of which, we still have no closing for Aya and Bayek, how Aya ended up in Bayek's tomb, and things of that nature. So, what's really going on here? Do you guys think I'm right? What do you guys think of these theories? Do you guys have a better theory? I know a lot of people are like, oh, but Darkstrider, you're crazy. We already know that the next game is going to be in Greece. Well, first of all, we thought that the next game was going to be in China because we heard something about dynasty. Okay? We never gave thought that Egypt, Rome, Greece all had dynasties as well. But we most closely associate the word dynasty with China. Okay? On top of which, even if we do go to Greece, we're sometime after 49 BCE. We're like around, again, BCE went from, a descending order. So between 49 and 43 BC, something like that, is where this game takes place. So there were still wars going on between Egyptian, Roman, Grecian, and Alexandrian, all kinds of things like that. They were all having wars and stuff like that. So we may very well see something where we have to travel to Greece. Okay? Maybe it's Aya. Maybe Aya travels to Greece and she's doing something out there. All right? But again, I feel like Sutek is going to be the mastermind of this all. He actually faked his own death. He wanted Bayek to believe he was dead. And he took the relic with him. So, I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you have a wild conspiracy theory about this game or what's going on. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
So anyway, those were my thoughts, and that is why I thought the very next entry was going to be a Bayek sequel. I thought that Origins was going to have its own direct sequel, and I did a lot of research on this, and I really did feel like they left a lot of loose ends open that they should have tied up, especially with Seth. So at the end of the Pharaoh the King's DLC, I really thought that they really kind of missed a lot of opportunities here. But anyway, let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know what your thoughts are as far as if they did a Bayek sequel, what would that look like? And of course, where would it go? How would they do it? What do you think would be involved? Other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure that you like, you subscribe, you ring that bell so that you never miss any content when I put it out. Until next time, take care, stay safe, be good, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one. And you know we're going to end this on another Ya Yeet.
Ya Yeet!